The family each ordered a hot pot that cost only 1 yuan, but when they lifted the lids, they were stunned. Each pot was filled to the brim with chili peppers. They couldn't even imagine how spicy the meat underneath would be. But this struggling family hadn't eaten properly in a week, so they began eating the chicken anyway. After just 2 bites, they were completely overwhelmed by the heat. The mom was sweating heavily and took off her jacket. The dad stuck out his tongue, breathing frantically to cool down. Their son's lips were already swollen. They couldn't take it anymore. The dad raised his hand to ask for the bill. But then, the server brought out a sign. Food waste, 5 yuan per gram. Paying now would cost them a whole week's earnings. So the mom asked for water to ease the burn. But the server showed them a pricey drink menu. Plain water wasn't served. Meanwhile, a director was filming the family's reactions. But even the crew was suffering from the spice. The table was soon covered with expensive drinks. The family had no choice but to keep eating. The mom coughed repeatedly. The dad had tears running down his face from the heat. They finally finished all the meat. But then the server brought out a scale. The soup would also cost 5 yuan per gram if left behind. They had to lift the pots and drink the broth. It was 10 times spicier than the chicken. The mom rushed to the restroom to rinse her mouth. Seizing the chance, the dad and son sneaked away with their pots, pouring the leftover soup into the mom's bowl. Even the director from the next table did the same. When the mom returned, everyone had already run away, leaving her alone with a full pot of soup. She chugged it all in one go out of desperation, then angrily tossed a few 1 yuan coins on the table. They all rushed to the nearest restroom to rinse their mouths. But the nightmare wasn't over yet. A young woman approached the mom from behind, lit a lighter, and threatened her to hand over all her money and remove her clothes. Hearing someone yell for help, the family barged into the women's restroom and started beating up the person inside. But when they took a closer look, it was the mom, now wearing the robber's clothes.